Hey everyone, this is SJWs Attack, February 21st, 2017. Quick update, there's a live shooting situation at Ben Taub Hospital in Houston, Texas right now. Sounds like somebody freaked out at an x-ray machine when they were asked to take off some of their clothes and pulled out a gun. There's no reports yet if anybody's actually been shot or not, but police apparently did engage and shot at the suspect. They've been evacuating people. And as you can see in this video from some of the other reports that I was getting earlier here, just ones I had searched, the reports seemed to indicate that they had engaged and they had been pulling people out of the hospital because of the situation, and also doctors and employees were unable to get into their work. I may do a story on this later. It depends on what actually comes of this. I left links below to the two streams I was mainly watching. If anybody wants to take a further look, they should still be live. As of right now, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Looks like they're trying to roll out some more stretchers there. Not sure why maybe they're bringing them out to put other people on that are out here at this point that are not feeling good or should have been on them to begin with. I'm not sure what's going on here with this, but they are moving around. So that is the current situation here in Houston. The audio coming off of the chopper is just a bunch of crazy loud noise. They don't give any reports there. I know that there is another feed. They do have another helicopter up on the left side. Looks like Fox is running that, but they're running a bunch of commercials as well. And as you can see, they have a lot of people stationed over here in this area. But it truly looks calm at this point. Now, you know, before going and talking of a staged event, false flags, all those things, well, you have to have the earmarkings to say if it's going to be that. You can't rule out the fact that there's just some nut out there on any given day that can do a shooting. You're going to have things like that. It's going to happen. Not every single shooting is a false flag or staged event, but then again, we can't rule it out until we get all the information. Right now, we're still in the collection stage. We're lacking a lot of detail. And thus far, it is looking and checking out to be a lone incident at this point with one shooter that seemed to get ticked off because he didn't want to take his clothes off for the x-ray machine. They're saying just one shooter. They're saying they engaged that shooter, shot him. There's no word on if he is dead, laying there wounded, if others have been shot. I mean, there were shots fired. Apparently, this guy got pissed off, pulled his gun out, and started shooting. But did he shoot someone? I haven't seen that in any headline. You figure if that was the case, they would be reporting on that, but they're not saying anything on anyone being shot, any injuries at this point, besides the fact that they engaged this one individual. Guys out there in the chat are seeing or hearing anything else, let me know. I'll relay it. That's where it's sitting at the moment here in Houston, Texas, the Ben Taub Hospital, right outside the trauma area. This is where the camera is pointing at the moment. Like I said, we have over 200 police officers that have converged on this spot at the moment. SWAT is there as well. And we're just waiting for more details at this point. So as they come trickling in, I will
Again, guys, you are looking at live aerials coming in from Houston, Texas. This is Ben Taub Hospital. It's on lockdown after reports of a shooting. According to one of our Fox reporters in Houston, an eyewitness told her that he was removed from his room and quickly rolled out in his wheelchair after hearing active shooter on the 3rd floor. As you saw, patients were evacuated from the hospital after that active shooter situation. Again, officers in the process of searching the hospital. No reports of any injuries at this time. Angela Chen tweeting this. Ben Taub hospital workers unable to get inside for their shifts because of reports of an active shooter at the hospital. You can see the hospital workers waiting outside, waiting for an all clear as police continue to search the hospital after reports of an active shooter. According to police, no injuries reported at this time, but the hospital is on lockdown. This hospital in Houston, not too far from Rice University.